Welcome to the Goat Mentality Podcast. You're rocking it out with the hardest rappers, the hardest trappers in the 55014 area code. Today we have a special guest, Joey Hamburger. How you doing, Joey?
Hello, Joey.
Hi, Joey. Yeah.
Fuck yes!
So happy. Oh, good deal. How have you been?
I've been good. Just home for the week. It's been nice. Been biking a lot. Oh, actually, the first time I don't want this to be the first story on the thing. I ran over like a tweaker on my bike.
Yeah, dude.
The first story.
Oh, yeah.
You
gotta watch out
I have
and
this
do it.
bruise. It's finally clearing
Day
up.
one here?
No, not here.
Oh.
Right before I left, I was in New York and I was biking. And a tweaker, he was running around and ran right into the bike lane, and I clipped him, and he must have hit his head right on my bicep.
Oh, wow.
And I made it because it was a huge hit, but it gave me a bruise, and I was like, I should go check on him.
Welcome back to another episode of the Goat Mentality Podcast. It's your main man, Kevin Holmes. Last week, our segment, Goat Mentality Spotlight, we were shining on the $1 trillion man, Dan Pena. This week, we're not spotlighting an individual, but rather a mindset. A positive mindset, one you can use and apply to your own life. It's a mindset that I came up with and I've been applying to my own life ever since. It's called the GF3 method, which stands for God, Fitness, Finance, and Freedom. When you prioritize your God, when you prioritize your fitness and your finances, your freedom will follow. I prioritize God because I know the opportunities and blessings in my life are not of any other human hand. I prioritize my fitness because I believe a strong body is a strong mind. And I prioritize my finances because, as the saying goes, money does not buy happiness, but being broke doesn't buy you anything. And when you prioritize those first three, your freedom will always follow, whatever that may be. So I'm encouraging you to take this mindset, the GF3 method, God, Fitness, Finance, Freedom, and apply it to your own life so you can become the best version of yourself, because that's what the GOAT mentality is all about. How can you become the best version of yourself? How can you get to be a little bit better than you were yesterday? When you have this simple method down and you apply it to your life every single day, you start to see new and small blessings pop up like little gardens of flower, like little flowers, little gardens. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But all I know is that it's prosperous and it's beautiful and there's a lot of reward when you take the GF3, God, Fitness, Finance, Freedom method and apply it to your own life. So that's what I'm here to share with you all today. How can you prioritize your God, your fitness, your finances, and your freedom to make and evolve you into being a better version of yourself? That's what GOAT mentality is all about. How can you become a little bit better every single day? So folks, like and subscribe to the GOAT Mentality Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at the GOAT Mentality Podcast. And it's been your main man, Kevin Holmes, signing out. Peace.
Down.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
No, there's
so
a guy out
cool.
looking for me, but good. Other than that,
Was
I'm
it
good.
close to your neighborhood?
No, I was crossing the Williamsburg Bridge
Oh, nice.
right before you get on the
Complete
bridge.
anonymity.
Oh yeah, I disappeared off into the
Happened
night.
on a bridge, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Nowhere
yeah.
near even a door.
I shouted too. I said, look out.
Yeah.
It's loud in New York.
Yeah.
I love the mental image of that.
Yeah.
Look out. Boom. Knocking his head with your bicep.
Yeah,
Dude, speaking of homeless people, fucking just yesterday or Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. We were outside of the comedy club smoking. Went inside. A little bit later, right before I got on stage, Sean goes, if you go in the back, he's like, be careful, someone shit outside the door. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I walked outside. There was shit outside the door and a homeless guy across the street pointing and laughing. And they started shooting up a little bit after. Right in plain view.
just shaking his head, laughing. Yeah. That's good.
I was shocked at how solid it was.
Really?
Like that hard living lifestyle, and
Yeah.
your shits are that solid.
Mm-hmm.
I live a domesticated life and pour water out of my ass every day.
But you're not doing heroin though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not blocked up.
That's what I was
Looking
doing.
at that solid turd with envy.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go.
I kind of was.
I have a place to live, but what does he have?
Yeah.
He is something much more.
Yeah, you go in, you're like, I've been having diarrhea forever. He's like, have you tried heroin?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I got some pills that'll fix that right up.
Yeah.
I had a recent encounter with a homeless woman, and I was leaving like the St. Paul Target, and she comes up to me on an electric scooter and just speaks like unintelligibly. And like, you know, for a fact when a homeless person is making eye contact with you and just going, yeah, you know, they're asking for money. So I gave her $1 out of my wallet. And then she goes, what am I supposed to do with this? I got 4 kids. And I'm like, well, I gave you $1. She goes, I do appreciate it. I'm like, it does not feel like you do at all. It does not feel like you do. And then I'm backing out of the parking space, and she's blocking me from getting out, just going like she's annoyed.
Yeah.
Just rolling your eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, it's
What do I got to press to
it's
record
gone.
again, Neil? Yeah.
uh-oh.
But
I would have told that bitch buy all 4 kids a piece of bubble gum.
Exactly. And also, like, she was obviously hammered. And she also knew how to ride that electric scooter really well. She was playing it like with
Wait,
guitar
was
pieces
it-
going wee 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 on that steering wheel. She knew what she was doing.
was it a Lime scooter?
No, it was it was like one of those where people get on at Walmart.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
One of those
Right.
scooters. I thought you meant she pulled up on.
Yeah,
on
like
you
electric
in the
line.
line.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing wheelies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
a homeless person comes up to you like where you're not able to understand them at all on a Lime scooter, they're gonna stab you.
They're seeking revenge for the bike.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would just ask him, how did you even get a hold of the scooter? Do you have an app? Do you have a phone then?
Dude, some people
Yeah.
get access to the scooter. That's my first thought.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, imagining like waiting for like a government phone to load up. I don't know, the Lime app.
Yeah.
Actually, it was funny. Someone did post. They posted they got a city bike, and I don't know if they left it outside for a second or if they didn't fully pull it out or fully dock it. But
Mhm.
somebody took it out, and on their card they drove around the city, and so you get like a final like, this is where you drove, and they got it. And this person took it out for like 12 hours on
Holy
this journey
shit.
around Manhattan, and it just looked like the most fun day. But there's a really funny part where they just went up and down the same street like 8 times and just were circling,
Cruising.
just cruising. But it's just like, it's fun to think about, like, oh, what was their day like? What was that fun 12-hour day?
Oh,
Yeah.
if they were homeless, that would have been an
Yeah.
interesting ass day, dude.
Oh yeah,
They're
Yeah,
always mobile.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wake
They're
up
running errands.
to go to work and I go, wow, they woke up, money calling.
Yep.
It's 8 in the morning. Homeless people are up, moving, hanging out at Chicago and Franklin every day.
Yeah, dude, I'll be running late to work, and I go, if I would have woke up at the same time as this guy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have eaten breakfast.
Right.
They had mad money tips. Yeah.
That is another Mad Money stock advice.
is.
tip.
Invest in the homeless.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true. That's good.
You need to crave the money like a drug.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't sleep till you get your bread.
Down, down, down,
Yeah.
down. Yep.
I should start setting goals. I'm not allowed to go inside until I complete my goal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sleeping
yeah.
outside.
Yep.
Mhm.
Just like when your mom would lock you out of the house as a kid for like to go out and like do something,
Yeah.
you start locking yourself out to get your
Mhm.
goals in. I also, it was funny the other night I lost my keys. I was hanging out with these random people I met playing pool,
Mhm.
and I went over and they were like, "Oh, come over to our place. We'll go up on the roof for a second." I was like, "Oh, cool." And I hung out with them for a bit, and I got home and I didn't have my keys on me anymore,
Mhm.
and so I had to like break into my apartment. And I never exchanged information with these people, and I was like pretty sure I like left it like with them
Oh.
and stuff. And so the next day I was like, maybe I can figure out. I went back to their apartment and I walked up to the door. And right as I was walking up to the apartment building, I didn't know their names. I couldn't remember the building number. Walked out right as I walked up. Someone like walked out of the building, opened up the door for me, and I was like, oh hell yeah! And I went in. I got to their door, and I remember where the door was, and I knocked on it, and no one answered or anything. And I was like, oh, of course it's middle of the day. And I was just like, wait, And I just opened the door and it was unlocked. It was unlocked. And I was able to go in and get my keys. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. Everything works out.
Yeah.
That's a real Skyrim start to the day.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a level up, like a character. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, sometimes I feel like a side quest character. Like I just like that's all I am in my life is just a side quest for other people. Yeah.
Man, I mean, that sounds like a side quest of a day.
Yeah, that
like,
does.
You wake up and then when you get access to that apartment, it's like forbidden location unlocked.
Yeah.
You walk up to the door, knock, and then it gives you the option. Knock again, open the door. You open the door.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I think for like there are a lot of days where I feel like Skyrim, where I'm just like sneaking around. You know what I mean? You're going into forbidden
doing all your
areas.
sneaking around. Yeah.
I can't say much of my day consists of sneaking.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're telling me this.
I'll let you sneaking, Aiden. Come on, you gotta be sneaking.
This a man your size sneaking?
You're telling me H&M stockroom completely open. You're not sneaking in there.
If I don't, probably not. No, I probably don't have that.
Yeah, why are you
to go
sneaking
back
into the
there.
H&M?
Dude, it's just it's so awesome.
I mean, yeah, if you work at in a mall,
Yeah,
you
just be
Yeah.
aware
have
when
access to the mall.
I mean when they do catch you, dude, they just go never should have come here and then draw their swords. It's really crazy.
And ominous music
Yep.
plays out of nowhere.
And then I have slain a couple H&M workers, but not really, just a joke. But like every time I do that, it goes, oh. Not really. I would never do that. I've never snuck in there.
Just sneak around with a sword.
Well, I'm working at House of Comedy this week, and the green room is just in the back room.
Oh yeah,
of
and
the
then you can walk
mall.
around the mall that way. Yeah,
You can just go around the back of the mall
Mhm.
because you're up there. I think you could probably make it to like Hooters and shit like that. I don't know what's on the 4th floor.
you
could,
probably can make it to Hooters.
you
Yeah.
could go into that
Right.
laser tag place too.
Where
Or
John
Dick's
X used to work.
Resort.
Yeah.
Dick's Last Resort or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I forgot that's in the mall.
I remember going to Dick's Last Resort in like high school and not like taking it serious, but they just got annoyed. Like, you know how like their whole character is being like angry with you for all the servers and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like they just got genuinely angry.
Yeah. It would still not be a fun job.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's just gonna take it out. That week at House of Comedy is like I love House of Comedy. It's a fun show. But that week of having to be at the mall all week is it's a hard week.
Mm-hmm.
It's
To
tough.
be there late. Yeah, and all the way out there.
And I'm hosting, so usually I introduce the headliner and I do like a lap or two around the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't sit in there for that long.
Oh
It's-
yeah, no, it's a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, the the contest they do every year,
Mhm.
that feels it's like a 3-hour long.
Yeah.
You have to be sitting because you don't know when you're gonna go
Yeah.
up. They do that just so there's like more audience for people,
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Because otherwise, once the people's person left,
Mm-hmm.
they would all leave.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, yeah.
I judged that contest, and that is not a random selection. We know the order.
Really?
Yeah. And I just texted it to Kale and gave him Aiden T-Bolt and Eric Anton a heads up on
Let's
when they
go.
were going.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody else, so everybody else was in the dark. Puppet Master pulling the
Yeah.
strings.
Right.
Everybody who else was involved there, it was rigged
Mhm.
completely.
I will.
You got robbed.
I
they
will
got-
rig.
yeah. You heard it here first,
Yeah.
folks. The comedy contest at the Mall of America is a rigged
It's a
ordeal.
rigged contest.
Yeah. Send your complaints to Rick Bronson
Directly.
Directly, yeah.
Get old.
They will fix this.
Every year I would show up 5 hours before the show and people in hooded robes would be walking in there. We want Calmarada to win.
They do like a ceremony.
Yeah.
where
We
they
can't let Todd get it again.
They decide on the $1,000 winner.
Jesse, he'll go to the semifinals, then that's it.
That's all I'll give him. For 3 years in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's that fucking cabal.
Yeah.
The HOC
yeah, the
cabal.
comedy contest cabal.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get you.
Rick Bronson, Mike Brody, and Brian, we all know it's you.
Yeah.
I actually love the comedy Illuminati. The
Yeah.
people who dictate where you end up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to the comedy Illuminati. Yeah.
I like the
Thanks
comedy.
for the couple years where I could get a spot in Minneapolis and nowhere else.
Yeah. The comedy Illuminati. That's what
Yep.
drives people crazy.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what got a hold of Jonah Maddox, dude.
Right.
Sunk their teeth right in.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
sucks,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Where do they get their money from? Ron gigs.
yeah. Yeah, they're running a child sex ring
Yep.
out of Galactic Pizza. I guess.
Mother cluckers.
Mother cluckers now.
Dude, that's where they reside.
Wait, was Galactic Pizza one of the fucking Pizzagate places or something?
No,
that's
yeah, I
okay.
was. Yeah, it was. That's why they
okay.
closed it
Zach
down.
Kagan used to run it.
Zach
Yeah.
Kagan. Zach
Hagen, Aaron Isaacs, we know who you are.
Yeah, they were running the
Yep.
they were running it for Hillary Clinton here in
Mhm, yeah.
Minneapolis.
It was an outpost.
Yeah.
This is
Zach Kagan
find-
said
Yeah.
he's got a child sex ring.
They both have earpieces in, and then Aaron Isaacs gets a message. A kid's running around. 1 second. Just, like super. He's annoyed that a kid's trying to escape.
yeah.
God, that's funny.
By the way, Joey, it's just all inside baseball the whole time.
Yeah, that's
Not-
good.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know any of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like 2 downloads on this. Yeah, that's good.
Actually, let's.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Something
Those
for
are
Pump it up.
the only videos that
yeah.
fucking do well.
Yeah, that's sad.
Or
Yeah.
where you're
a lot of
putting-
inside baseball, but some fun along with it, right?
Yeah.
It's on foot.
I would say our average listener is about 350 per episode. When your feet
Yep.
make an appearance, thousands.
Mhm.
Thousands.
Close it up.
There you go. Yep. Rubbing them together, getting the sound in there.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got to
we're gonna
dig
add
for
some
it, though.
more.
We're making them work
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
find your feet.
That's a funny ASMR sound is just rubbing your hands together when you have a good idea.
Mhm. Man having a good idea for 10 hours. Fall asleep to that. That's
Mhm.
another money stock tip.
Yeah, ASMR man with thoughts to himself.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good.
Just the occasional.
That's my favorite. Is when you're writing to yourself when you just sit there and laugh to yourself.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I have thoughts that make me
Yeah.
chuckle.
Do you guys get dreams that make you laugh? I love waking up from a dream laughing. Or is that more of a psychotic?
Nah,
Is
yeah,
that
I
more
know.
of
I think
mental?
I can't say I've dreamt recently.
Dude, you experience joy on another level.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm-
I've never astral projected a laugh ever.
No.
Never been able to achieve that.
Yeah.
I don't think, now that you say it, I don't think I can remember any dream where I laughed.
Really?
No.
Very good.
My dreams are pretty serious and weird.
Yep.
Every time I have them, it's like even the good ones are kind of unsettling.
Yeah. I have a recurring dream. Every once in a while, I'll have it where I'm driving and then I just swerve off into a body of water. I will say, God, that cracks me up when I wake up.
yeah. Show the video.
And the car's filling up and I'm slapping the window, but it just won't break.
Yeah, those are my little nap dreams.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're having, was it Thomas Edison or Ben Franklin that would he had this contraption so that he could
Oh,
have
every time
the
he
best
falls.
ideas.
I think it was actually I'm gonna get it wrong.
I
So
I think
someone's
it's
gonna
every
correct
time that you're about to fall asleep and you wake up, you're supposedly supposed to have the best ideas. So he would do this thing at night where he would set up a contraption that when he started to nod off and fall asleep, a marble would roll down
And
and
wake him up
wake
so he
him
can write
up
it
so he
down.
could write.
I always love when I wake up in the middle of the night and write down an idea, and I wake up the next morning and it just is this. It's like Hot Ones but pussy.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Progressively getting, I don't know, what would it be? What would you go through a walk of?
Well, the Hot Ones.
If it were pussy?
Oh, it'd just be more and more disgusting.
Yeah.
Or it'd be hot. You'd be doing hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hot sauce
Just
on a
hot
pussy.
sauce. I don't know.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad.
Ooh, the aardvark one.
It's still that guy there, like, yeah. So you,
He's got
in
Pussy in front of him too.
yeah. In season 3 of Stranger Things, you seem to have a real relationship.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson eating hot pussy.
Yep.
Yep.
I just found this out. He's like one of the new commissioners for the WWE. If
Yeah.
anybody gives a shit about that.
You know who does?
Who?
That Jim Cornette probably. I fucking hate that Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah. I love that they put him. Have you ever watched Dark Side of the Ring?
No. Is that
It's-
all about the sad side of the WWE?
Exactly. Or not like WWE.
Or it's just Dwayne stuck underneath the wrestling ring.
Yeah. The dark side of the ring. It's him with a GoPro for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I get out of here?
I don't want to get out of here. I found this can of Tremont. But no, it's there's a guy in there named Jim Cornette who is like a writer or like one of the managers for like people in the WWE, but he also wrote it. And there was a guy that came on and he did what's called the Brawl for All, which is where actual like wrestlers would actually box each other, like it's not fake or scripted or anything. And the guy that Jim Cornette was like trying to bring up in the WWE got like half paralyzed by getting knocked out because he was like 400 pounds.
Yeah.
And so he got knocked out, landed, and then like snapped something wrong. And he said after like he's just waiting for that writer to die so that he can go there and piss on his grave, and that it's in his will that his wife has to take him there when he dies, even if he's in a wheelchair, to piss on his grave.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I do remember that quote when he said that.
Mhm.
When he said, "I will piss on his
I'll
grave."
piss on his grave.
But is the Dark Side of the Ring? Is it multiple episodes about all the sad ass stories? From
Yeah,
Benoit,
from,
so,
like,
the guy
yeah.
falling.
Benoit has like a 2-part hour-long each
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
a giant story. But who is it? Then there was the other guy who fell.
Owen
from-
Hart.
Yeah, Owen Hart.
They
yeah.
do have an Owen Hart one as well.
We when we were in New York, we saw the Iron Claw, and then we watched the Dark Side of the Ring about the Iron Claw
Mhm.
Yeah,
immediately after.
Iron Claw's sad story.
It is.
They-
Could have been way sadder.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
because they kept one other
of the-
death. They kept one of the other deaths. Out
Yeah,
of
they
it.
completely removed one son, and it's like,
because they were like, "There's
well,
too
if
many
you're-
suicides."
if
That's
you're willing to remove a whole person, what the fuck else about
Right.
this is?
yeah.
yeah.
Also, like, if you look at it, Zac Efron was like way too jacked to be playing the guy he was. The guy he was playing was not even close to where Zac Efron was.
I don't think I know the Von Erich brothers, like
Mhm.
the blonde ones, but I don't know if I remember which one. Zac Efron.
Zac Efron was the oldest.
He looked like
he's
the Jolly Green Giant,
Kevin.
or like the guy who's on the green bean can. Yeah,
Oh,
Jolly
yeah,
yeah,
Green
the
Giant.
Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
He did look like he was preparing to be like Lou Ferrigno and
Yeah.
as the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be sick.
But just as Hulk, not
Yeah.
yeah. They still have like a skinny guy on the other side, and then you just have Zac
Mhm.
Efron as the other.
I would love to see that movie. Not the Hulk, but Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk. And it's just
I'd love to see the
it's
Jolly.
just a person dressed up like the Hulk, and they
Yep.
never address him as Lou. It's always the Hulk.
Or just Jolly Green Giant story. You could probably pitch that today in today's Hollywood.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a full Jolly Green Giant,
Giant narrative
Yeah.
about
And
him,
then
him finding vegetables.
Mhm.
hmm
Mm-hmm. Outsell.
What do you think about it, the state of the movie industry right now? I haven't gone to the fucking movie in how long?
Yeah, I don't pay attention too much to
No.
the film world and the stuff. I still am on my kick of watching old shit all the time. Yeah.
I went and saw the new Alien yesterday.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The new Alien.
The new Alien movie.
Incredible.
Worth seeing?
Very. I would say if you
So
like,
you're the problem.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
You're the
But no,
problem.
dude, it was a really fucking good movie. Not even gonna lie. If you have you watched Alien, Joey?
No, I actually have never seen any of the
You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
At least the first one.
Oh, 100%.
It's really good.
Yeah. No, I've never seen any of them.
No.
Or
neither have I.
Predators.
You've never seen
Oh,
Predator?
the Predators.
Yeah,
Those are
oh.
good movies.
I'm really bad with I'm bad with many movies just as far as like anything sci-fi or
Yeah.
like and stuff. I need to be better about catching those.
Man, the Predator movies are so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dumb as hell. Like they're pretty stupid movies, but they're fun to watch.
Yeah. We should, you guys keep getting the flyers about people moving into your neighborhood. Maybe we should do the same thing like we were going to do with Luke. Pay each of them $50 an hour to watch Predator with us.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think?
There we go.
Yep.
Wait, with
Find
flyers in your neighborhood.
Like
Sex
sex offender
offenders.
flyers.
Oh, you guys are getting sex offender flyers, and we're gonna pay them money to watch movies with us. That's the
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, that's what's on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Do they give you their contact info?
They say where they live.
It says exactly where they live. We as a squad walk over there, roll up. Be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, we
50
roll up. They're
yeah.
like, oh shit. We're like, you want to watch Predator with us?
Yo.
Yeah. That's a weird one to throw
Yeah.
out on
Yeah.
the first one, though. To a
yeah,
sex
do
predator.
a child predator.
We promise we're really into the
Yeah.
movie. This isn't just a play on words.
No, we're actually gonna
Ordeal.
watch the original Predator movie. We'll pay you $50 an hour to do.
An hour?
Yeah.
How long is Predator? That's like $100.
That's so
Yep.
funny. That because I mean, I don't know if anyone finds like any clip. But like, I'm starting this charity where I pay convicted sex offenders money, helping them back on their feet. But I pay them money to watch Predator. with me.
Watch different movies.
Different
with
movies.
the-
No, it's only just
Yeah.
the Predator series.
Yeah.
We
No.
should. If you watch not Dark Side, Soft White Underbelly ever?
Oh, I
No,
love
no.
that.
Like it's where this guy just interviews like fentanyl addicts and stuff like that.
Okay.
We should, but he'll like pay them for their time. That's what we should start doing with sex offenders. Just pay
Mhm.
each of them, talk about a little bit about their life, but Predator is playing in the background.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's a way to just put both of the mediums
Right,
together.
right.
That's awesome. It's a great idea, Elliot.
Great idea. Elliot.
Thank you, thank you.
Great idea.
That's
Just
another
show the
money-
feed.
I
Show
mean,
the feed.
I
money
am an
pit.
idea guy.
Mhm.
Yep.
And Enron is going to make a comeback, everybody. So please invest in Enron.
You can still invest in Enron, right? Are they still? No,
I don't
No.
think so.
Yeah.
No.
Oh fuck!
I've been giving Enron all my money.
Oh fuck!
It's just some Arabian dude named Enron. I don't know who this guy is. He pays me all the time.
Tell him I'm coming back.
He says, I'll take the money out when I'm older, but I'm gonna die soon.
Would you get sued by somebody for making Enron merch? Probably. There's somebody who's got the trademark.
I've
But Enron
definitely
merch would be
seen
tight.
Enron merch before.
You think so?
On Etsy.
You've
So
seen Enron
no,
merch?
like licensed shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Enron
people
merch would
ripping
be
it
tight.
off on like Etsy and shit like that. Because I thought the same thing.
That's a good one. What other companies gone defunct?
I'd
with
I'd
cool
love
merch?
to fucking shake the hands of the CEOs of Enron.
Yeah. yeah.
Thank you so
Especially the
much.
dude who killed himself. He
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
hey.
You shake him right after. You get
Dig
to go
'em
back
up!
in time.
Or Theranos. Theranos merch has got to be out
Oh
there.
yeah.
They definitely made swag. They had to have made.
I don't know if I know about that one.
There-
Theranos was the blood company that Elizabeth Holmes started with the
Mhm.
finger prick to that would like give you do medical tests off a prick of blood rather than
Mhm.
having to draw blood.
Oh
And they
wait,
put 'em
did
in
they have like
Walgreens, but
commercials
they didn't
about
work.
that? And
I think
shit?
so.
Yeah, she was.
okay,
She
I
was
do
huge. She was-
remember
she
that.
blew up.
And she had a super low voice.
That's what everyone clung to. Everyone really clung to the fact that she lowered her voice. That was the
She was like actively lowering. her-
actively lowering her voice
Why?
to be taken more seriously, which people do.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a very
Huh.
normal thing.
I didn't know that. Never heard of that before.
I mean, would you trust someone who's like, invest in my blood company? No. You
I mean, from a woman, yeah.
yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd be like, all right, yeah. She gotta know what she's talking
She's got to know
about.
what she's talking about.
But no, I've never heard of people intentionally lowering their voice.
Fire Festival merch. I'm sure that's out there.
Oh,
Oh,
That's some
yeah.
swag. That'd be a big one.
Ja Rule.
Ja
Ja
Rule,
Rule.
yeah.
There's a video of him at like a Milwaukee Bucks game, and he goes out and he's like the hype man, and he goes, "Milwaukee, are you ready?" And then he puts his ear up like that, and no one claps. And he goes, "All right, then, guess not."
Guess not.
That's great.
What songs did Ja Rule make?
A lot of diss tracks about Eminem.
Oh,
I don't know if I could start even singing a Ja Rule song.
I don't know one.
Gun to my head, dude. I can't name
All
one.
right, there. Gun to my head. Yeah.
Name one Ja Rule song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Name one. Yeah, gun to my head. I'd say fucking shoot me now and save us both the time.
Yeah, we've been paying register. Yeah. We've been paying registered sex offenders to name a Ja Rule song.
Yeah. We pull up and we're like, we know you diddled kids. There's too many of these like child predator catching things. We're just gonna, if you can guess one Ja Rule song, we'll give you $50. If you get it wrong, we're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Those things are always so wild. Those guys who make the TikTok videos where they lure, like they made their own Dateline like lure people, and it's so insane.
But they're like beating the hell out of them in the back of a Target.
I watched one
Insane.
where it was
Insane.
like they brought a guy that was trying to meet up with a kid over to the house, and then they just made him do the hot chip challenge. Yeah, where it's
They made
they were like, dude, it's so spicy. And they're like, oh, you fucking bitch, you guys, your mouth's burning right now.
They're like actually
Yep.
kidnapping and torturing these
Right.
people. Like in the eyes of the law, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's insane.
They
Yeah,
also
yeah.
brought an animal expert on, like, you know when like Jeff Corwin used to go on Jay Leno and stuff, and
Yeah.
like bring like all this kind of crazy shit. They brought like an alligator guy. He goes, this thing's got a bite force of like 1,000 pounds per square inch or whatever. And then they try to get the pedophile to wrestle it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Getting caught multiple times by Vitaly. And
Yeah.
you're like, I wonder who the guest is.
I'll
this
do the
time."
shopping cart
Yeah.
challenge. Yeah.
Give me the fucking chip.
Right.
Yeah.
You got off easy. You gave me milk after the chip. I'm
Or,
going home.
you know what? Sex offender fear factor. Making them climb buildings and jump off of planes.
Drinking a
and shit.
bunch of horse cum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Eat cockroaches.
We can probably sell. You can sell that.
Yep.
You can sell
Yeah.
This Joe Rogan. Evidently, fear is not a factor for you.
that. Hey, let him go.
And it's just like, yeah, all of the ones that get eliminated go directly to jail.
Yeah.
They're, after they compete, it just shows the after cam. They're sitting in an interrogation room, like all muddy.
Yeah. With
So
like
what made
a
you
little bit of horse cum.
Yeah, like a
Going
horse
on,
cum,
yeah.
like
What made you quit?
cockroaches all over
You
him.
put me in the coffin with snakes.
I can't do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That's
That's
tight.
a good show to pitch.
tight.
Yeah.
We better hope Hollywood ain't listening.
Yeah.
If I should see that show in the next 5 to 10 years, I'm
Yeah.
suing.
Mhm.
I used to be a bank account, but then I discovered I was really good at pretending to be a child online to lure predators. That's why, because you gotta be good at it. You can't like be.
Yeah.
You can't be
You have
bad
to
at being.
sound like
you gotta
a
be a good
13-year-old.
sexy child.
Right.
You can't be fucking.
I've always
bad.
wondered about them. I'm like, that's so interesting. Because in To Catch a Predator, it was always like the same fat dude with a ball cap on,
Right.
and he's like, he's on his way right now. And it's like, you know how to talk like a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, I'm really good. I
Yeah.
sound very hot. I'm like, I sound very alluring. That's so fucking crazy.
How are we
Yeah,
doing on
normal
time?
people.
Neil? Oh,
Damn.
cool. Okay.
How long do you guys do these episodes
Like
for?
an hour.
Like an
nice.
hour. We talk for a while, then we watch Instagram reels.
Yeah,
incredible.
To fill the
Screen
void.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a
Incredible.
little bit. Mom said we could have 30 minutes of iPad time.
Oh, by the way, I got my car back.
Oh, I was gonna
You
ask.
did.
Yes, I did.
I kind of thought that was just gone.
How
No.
much? How much did it cost you, Trey, to get it all fixed?
Including the $135 tow is like $636. Oh.
Not
He gave me
as
five-
bad.
Not really
He gave
that
me
bad.
$500 off because it took a month. Bill over at Southeast Auto, hit him up,
Yeah, and
Bill
pray
and
to
God.
God that he takes a month to get to your vehicle.
dude. what it was to do to my
Listen
car.
here, if you got a brother who doesn't have a job, let me put you in a little hack, all right? Your car gets fucked up, send it over to Bill's Southeast Auto. He's going to take a month to fix that bitch and feel so bad he'll knock $500 off. It's a hack.
It was a hack. It felt like a hack. I was like, shit, dude, it was worth the wait. $500. If you would have told me ahead of time, I'll take $500 if you let me have this for a month. I go, have out. Gonna do 2 months?
For the average person, dude, that would be not worth $500.
It would not. But little brother's not gonna job anytime soon. He doesn't need the car. So it's got a donut on it because one of the tires went flat, and I got a
Jesus Christ, dude.
Can't drive that all the way to St. Cloud on a
Jesus.
donut. So I gotta.
You got to change the tire now?
I'm gonna get a new set of tires and
Damn.
Call your boy, dude.
yeah, call my boy Bill.
No,
over at,
fucking
GM.
GM.
Well, I changed the tire myself. When I looked at the flat tire, I was like, should I call GM?
Mm-hmm.
Let him take care of it.
It's just
You
this,
should owe me one on the house.
yeah. It's just this Somali mobile mechanic who just drives around with tools loose in the front seat of his Camry.
Oh hell yeah.
And Trey
That's
called
sick.
him, and he pulled up
That's good
at
shit.
like 7:30 at night, and just started putting in work on his car.
Yeah.
Can I
He
get one of
tried.
those?
He
Mhm.
really tried. He brought two other Somali dudes with loose tools in their front
Mhm.
seats.
Loose
they
tools, yeah, I love
They were
that.
trying. They were all going by the manual, and like that's how you know you got a good mobile mechanic. He tried his damnedest, but to fix my car, it was like taking apart the whole steering column,
Mhm.
and it took him like 5 hours to do it. So
Yeah.
That's great.
taking a month, and it's an old car, so I'm blessed. But GM, hit up GM Locksmith if you're in the Minneapolis area. If you ever have a pop tire.
Yeah.
That's why I always in case my car ever breaks down in like a bad area or something. I always have like a Phillips head screwdriver and a USB cord so I can steal a Kia.
Yeah.
Damn, my car took a shit on me. I guess I got to steal a Kia.
Yeah. Incredible.
Someone was just telling me today about while I was gone, these kids stole a Kia and then someone shot all of them
Holy shit!
just like 2-3 days ago.
In
Wow.
Minneapolis?
Yeah.
The owner of the Kia or just another person?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh.
I just heard that they stole a Kia and they all got shot.
Wild.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My coworker had her Kia stolen, and then a month later, it was in a car chase, and she was watching it live in a car chase,
No.
and they ran, and she's like, "That's my car," and then it went off a bridge and like got towed. They like drove off a bridge. People survived though. They went off a
No.
bridge
You know what, dude?
and they survived.
That's probably a sick ass insurance payment.
Oh yeah,
He has so much proof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the
It's
proof,
on
yeah.
the news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're calling Geico. Turn the TV
Turn it on. Turn it on.
Yeah, here it is. 4 children ages 11 through 14 shot while driving around in a stolen car in Minneapolis.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Dude, that's crazy.
You know. I was
Yeah.
telling these guys about this earlier, just before you got here. But on my way here, I stopped to get a Red Bull at a Speedway right by my girlfriend's house, and this guy was trying to pay cash for gas, and this woman up front, she had like a smoker's voice, and she was super short, and she was like, this fucking sucks. I just hope I don't have a day like yesterday. And I was like, what happened yesterday? And she was like, someone robbed us and put a gun to my head.
That would even suck so much if she ended up having a day like yesterday. That's later in the day.
Well, what I was
Not this again.
What I was thinking is like she thought that a guy paying $10 for for gas with cash was on the same level as having a gun to her head.
Had the same inconvenience.
Yeah. God damn it! They broke the window.
Yeah,
What's
that's what we've come
worse?
to.
Is someone gonna stick a fucking gun to my head?
Name your favorite Ja Rule song.
Yeah.
I'd be damned if I know one of those songs.
This is the worst day ever.
God fucking damn it!
God damn.
I gotta drop this much cash.
They're getting robbed more often than people are paying for gas with
Yep.
cash, dude.
Where was that?
I guess it wasn't Minneapolis. It's like West 7th in St. Paul.
That's really, really funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
A fucking gun to her head the day before.
Robbed.
Dude, they're
Waking
the
up
next day.
after having a gun put to your head and putting on a speedway polo
Right.
and going, guess I gotta do it again.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go work today.
You work late night and you're like, I gotta be up at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, you're closing and opening.
Yep.
Did I ever? I was in Chicago a couple years ago, and I was just like walking down the street, and I was like looking at a store, and there's a huge line out the store, and I was trying to like figure out like I was like, oh, what's this store? It's a store called Montclair, and I was trying to figure out what it was, why they were waiting, and as I was waiting there, I just see all of a sudden like these kids are like standing next to me, they kind of like freak out and like jump start,
Mhm.
and I look, and a dude's pulling a gun out of his waistband. And I looked next to me again, and the kids who like were startled both had like guns out, and I realized I was like standing in between them, like in
Yeah.
between this
Oh.
robbery that was about to take place. And so I like freak out, so I take off, and as I take off, the two kids who had their guns out, they run away because they didn't expect the guy to pull the gun, so they run away, and so we ran
Oh.
together, like me and these two kids with guns.
No
We
shit.
ran down the street together, and I was just expecting the whole time, waiting for it to hear like a shot or something and stuff. And I booked it around a corner, and I'd never heard anything, and like took it all in. And for a second, I was like, oh, maybe did I see something? Was it a phone to like just freak out,
Yeah.
like see? But then cops just swarmed the area, and I was like, oh, it was definitely it. But I think the funniest thing from it was so fun. That's why you realize like people like get into gun shit.
Yeah.
It was my heart. I was jacked. Like I was
Yeah.
just like it was so fun. Like I was like had all this great energy. I was walking around the rest of the day like, oh hey, like making friends with everybody. Like I felt high as shit. It was crazy.
I feel like that's more of just being like the relief of surviving.
of not
Yeah.
not getting
Yeah,
shot.
of
Yeah,
not
yeah,
getting
that's
shot.
probably it. That's probably it. But yeah. that's probably
Ooh,
it.
I came so close to dying
I
today.
came so close to
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
so good. I should get in this robbery stuff. God,
Yeah. You should play around with
I
this.
should just start holding people up.
Well, that's what they were doing. They realized the high, so they're walking around pulling guns on people,
Mhm.
Yep.
hoping they pull a gun on
Yep.
them.
Chasing the
But
dragon.
that's
and
why-
then they're running.
That's
away.
why kids get into it though. It becomes like a game in their head. It becomes this like
Yeah.
scared up and down game.
Yep.
And then, like you become desensitized to it. Then
Mhm.
you want to play it harder.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's what the youth gets. You know, you could either be a Kia boy or you could run around with a gun.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Straight
in
up.
front of Montclair.
Have you knew? I mean, do you mentioned the stuff? You know how to steal a Kia?
I've just seen videos on it. Like,
if you knew how to steal a Kia, where you were so good
I mean,
at
in
it,
the video, it pretty much shows you.
it's pretty fast, right?
Yeah, you literally just break the window. Sorry, should I not be saying this? Okay. For our listeners, if you need to steal a Kia, like I have many times, but no, if you need to steal a Kia, you break the window, you open the door, and then you pry off the like ignition, and then on the inside of the ignition, it's like a key slot that's you can stick any USB cord directly into it, and then you just turn it, the car turns on.
Oh well, any USB.
Any US like not the C's now, but like the
No, yeah,
the big
yeah,
square
yeah.
ones.
Yeah. They changed it for the
Ex-
USB.
exactly. Yeah,
the
yeah.
square one.
They
yeah.
updated it's the universal cord, you know?
Which is crazy. So it is like kind of nuts. And the thing is like, okay, it sounds very easy.
Yeah.
That sounds like I could do that right now.
Totally.
yeah.
All of us could.
With
Okay.
enough time, we could figure it out.
Yeah. Well, so,
On the newer cars.
people that have
Oh, so no one can do it
Yeah,
anymore.
they like recalled them. Yeah.
yeah, you probably got like a 10% chance.
Yeah.
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 this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Luke has the model that's been stolen the Hyundai model that's been stolen the most across the U.S.
It'd be really funny if you, when you were living onto your car, if you lived in a Kia.
Oh.
wake up in the middle of the night,
Like-
like, not this again.
You can only drive by swerving in between lanes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry, boys.
it sucks. Every time I get in the passenger seat of a Kia, something calls me to just hang my ass out the front of the window and wave at people in a shiesty.
yeah. Like, Kia boy.
You look in every stolen Kia glove compartment, there's a shiesty in there. Specifically for hanging out the window and flipping off people walking around. I've seen them like 4 times.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I've not seen a Kia boy, but I like over here. I feel like that's got to happen.
I was over at the Nicolette Spy House and I saw them ripping around.
Having
hanging out the
fun.
windows, flipping everybody off.
Dude, they're having the best time of their life.
Probably.
I'd look back. If I was a Kia boy, I'd look back on my time as a Kia boy and smile.
Yeah, you have a picture. You have a picture on
Yeah.
your wall. You
Right.
take off.
Mhm.
You're doing a shiesty.
It's
Yeah,
just,
you're pulling your
yeah.
shiesty out of an old,
Yeah.
of an old dusty box.
So I'm unfamiliar. What is a shiesty?
A shiesty is like it's like the robber mask, but it's just like a ski mask. but this part.
Those. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
They wear them a lot
Baklava,
in New
yeah.
York.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's signs on bodegas that say you can't. The bodega right next to my apartment says you cannot come in here if you're wearing a shiesty. It doesn't
Yeah.
say shiesty, but it's got a picture.
Yeah.
I think it's so awesome when you see like a heavier set gentleman and he has a shiesty on, and the eyes, the skin around his eyes are just bulging out. through the-
yeah. That's funny. You get a shiesty, but
Yep.
it's too small, so your face is bulging.
Exactly.
You gotta keep pulling.
Oh. I thought this was like sort of a one size fits all
Right.
situation.
Takes it off. He's got the red ring around his eye.
It's like he's playing Oculus all day.
Yeah.
How we doing on time, Neil? Okay, sweet.
Cool.
Anyways, that'd be a really funny scene in a movie of like where everyone brings masks to rob a bank and a person brings a VR headset. They like hide their identity. Is that funny? I think that's funny.
Or like a guy robbing somebody.
VR headset to obscure his identity.
Oh yeah, like the Apple one where you could just like
Yeah,
see
yeah,
through
you
it.
can see
Yeah.
through it,
You got the vision on.
yeah.
This
You
is
That's what
How
makes
to
spatial
rob
computing
somebody.
the shit.
this is no fairy has auto lock on.
Yeah. Out of lock on the Apple eyes, right?
Dude, he's modding.
Yeah.
Got freaking aimbot.
Crazy. Crazy stuff.
Is this where it starts, Elliot?
Yeah, play the one that's underneath.
This one here?
Yep.
I'd love to get. You're getting robbed. You hear like how to rob somebody just playing through their mask.
Yeah, he's watching that.
I love.
Oh no.
This one's good too.
This one
I
here.
do love the hammock one. The guy who he definitely set it up.
Nice.
Yep.
Couple inches punch, 150-pound punching bag, age 52. Look at
Go.
old head.
Oh, that's crazy.
Look how bad he's throwing that.
Mhm.
He's just pushing that with his
I wouldn't
arm.
want to be in
Okay,
front of that punch.
It lands,
I don't really know what
shakes
I
a
was
little,
looking
and
at.
then he pushes it up with his arm.
I don't know what I was really looking at.
You also sent this one. POV, you finally found a page with the craziest shit. Yeah.
But this one's good though. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
Where is the data on this?
Yeah.
We talk about
Yeah.
this all the time.
Yeah.
You can't say fuck.
Wow.
You can't die on Instagram.
You can't die on
You can't
Instagram?
die on
No,
Instagram.
Instagram will not show a death.
No.
I swear I've seen some deaths on Instagram.
No.
Well,
That's hearsay.
they don't go over this, but if you,
You can't say
record
that.
something
Yeah.
in the Instagram camera, that person you're shooting actually gets
They live
like the
forever.
Wolverine
They
healing
live
factor.
forever.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they
no.
are allowed to be shot
Right.
or run over
Yeah.
or exploded in their
yeah,
vehicle.
that
Yeah.
video, that kid jumping off the cruise ship where he disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Fully
dead.
alive.
He's fully alive.
Fully
he's
alive.
a fish now.
Yeah.
Because his healing factor is keeping him up to date when he's
Yeah.
underwater.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good.
Here we go.
Haters will see you walk on water and say it's because you can't swim. Not. Stay blessed. Stay prayed.
I love to see a
boss.
native butch shining, dude.
She's
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. She is very happy. Nothing bad to say about
No,
that
nothing
queen.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
inspiring.
And also, everybody driving while listening to this, you got that loud and clear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's probably a saying that goes around a lot, but I do like to say, like, hey, that's a Kirk Cousins quote, actually. I like Kirk Cousins said that first.
I'm pretty sure I heard Kirk say that first.
Yeah.
That's first for you.
Oh, I love that Kirk Cousins quote. That's
Yeah.
really
Oh, that's one of my favorite quotes by
That
him.
would be funny to get that tattooed and put Kirk Cousins.
Cousins,
have a
yeah.
Kirk Cousins quote
Yeah.
tattooed on my arm.
with a Viking symbol next to
That's
it.
tight. That's tight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Kirk Cousins quote tattoo.
But not even his quote.
Yeah, just attribute
Just to-
something. Yeah.
Say he said something really smart.
Yeah. I wish I knew a really famous quote off the top of my head, but I'm an idiot.
I don't know
So I can't-
any quotes.
can't throw that.
Mike
Allowed
Inderly
to.
dropped a quote the other day.
Really
that
good
I
one.
was like,
Mike Enderly
Yeah.
Childhood quote was
Really good.
Did his like antenna kick in?
and somebody commented, "This is probably the most coherent thing I've ever seen you write."
That rules.
I don't know
he
if he
sometimes
ripped
drops
it off.
knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Enderly.
Straight facts, straight dope. But yeah, he actually posted something relatively coherent. He posts so much, it's gonna be.
Let me.
Oh yeah, here it is. Your dreams are as unachievable as nightmares are unexaminable.
Oh, Enderly.
Literally. I thought you were gonna say the one. Let's find it.
Is
on
this
here.
comedy club open yet?
Misfits?
Misfits, of course.
Yeah.
Misfits, they
There's
won't
a
let him run
lot
it.
of lore
They
down
won't let him
there.
run
They
it,
won't let
dude.
him run it anymore.
The owner does not want Mike to have anything to do with the show.
Did he like? But did he get the owner? Did that owner agree to Mike a long time ago to be like help? And then he finally started to realize who
It
he
was all
talking
Mike's
to?
idea.
Yeah.
It's all Mike's idea. Oh, that's hilarious.
And he
Well,
works there.
He works there. He's like the lead cook.
Yeah.
Oh, got you. But the owner doesn't want him to have anything to do with it. Oh, that's wild.
Because he was putting on 2 thought-provoking of shows.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Really challenging.
Yep. Big Brother cracked down on Mike for spitting the truth.
Yeah. I hear he's shadow banned.
Yeah.
He made that quote, and then they were like, "Oh my god, he's waking up."
He's way, yeah. They gotta
A
throw him
van
down.
pulls
Right.
up, throws him in the back of a panel van,
Yeah,
and they shoot him back up with the serum.
They just hit him with a mallet.
We got to concuss him again.
yeah, just give him a clip.
He is tweaker RoboCop. He just pull him back for upgrades every once in a while.
Dude, he is the most powerful Freemason.
I would. believe
Whitney's
it.
the Freemason.
Well, no, Mike got Whitney into being a Freemason.
Oh,
Mike tells me every single day he talks to his Freemason friend.
Mhm.
And I go, about what? He goes, we just like fill each other's brains with knowledge.
Now I'm just imagining like a National Treasure or Da Vinci Code, but the main protagonist is Mike Ernley, and he's finding clues.
Yeah.
But they're nonsensical.
Yep.
Oh, there's a straw. George Washington used to use a straw.
Read the back of this IPA can I just crushed over my head. After I crushed it, there's a code. The letters spell something different.
The letters
entirely.
spell John Reap up and down. See it?
I need to get on his comedy cruise. The golden treasures lie there.
Your dreams are as unachievable as nightmares are unexaminable.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a good
That is a-
tattoo. And then put Kirk,
Kirk
Cousins.
Cousins.
Yeah. What is this here, Trey?
It's I think what's his name? Orlando Bloom?
I'd rather have a with a chin out to here.
Orlando Brown on the No Jumper podcast.
I'd rather have a like that than to sit here and look pretty like you because that bitch is gonna be. I remember one time. It
This
was just
is
one
from
time
That's So
only.
Raven. This guy.
That's
Yeah.
right. The bitch, she was. Yeah, I stuck my dick in the.
Whoa.
And it was real cute. It was like, oh, yo, 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 yo. I thought it was real cute. She has that's the hair. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Oh, yo, yo, yo. It was like, that's when you really do good. You keep going for a little bit longer. Oh, yo, yo, yo. I'm like, oh,
Let's give this guy $50 to watch Predator with us.
Yeah.
This is.
It was like, oh, yeah, yeah. That was the best I ever had.
Wow.
Jesus.
Orlando Brown saying
This
the
guy
best
was on
pussy
That
he ever
So
had.
Raven.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Best pussy he ever had was retarded bitch. That's
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Get a hold of his agent's contact
Yeah, we
information.
do.
We need him on the podcast.
We need
Another
him
correspondent.
We'll
yeah.
give him room and board, dude. But the room and board's this couch.
Yeah.
We'll let him crash on the couch.
The
Orlando
impression.
Brown, we'll let you crash on the couch. I'll feed you.
Mm-hmm. You can have bananas, ramen.
I got
Why'd you
bulldog
start with
ramen.
banana?
Yeah. It seems like it'd be up his alley. It needs that potassium.
Yeah.
Wow. That was kind of unsettling.
Yeah,
left
that
me
did
with
not make
Yeah.
me feel too
Yeah, it's
good.
funny they clipped it up like this is hilarious, but it's
Yeah.
just like that ruined his career.
Yeah. That just like made my stomach hurt a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
He's ruined his career a long time ago.
He went-
Yeah.
did he do
If he's
stuff?
going on no jumper and
Mhm.
saying that freely.
I want him on Plug Talk having sex with Adam 22 and his wife.
Yeah.
You know, you guys see Plug Talk? You know what Plug Talk is?
I think I've
No.
heard of this.
They interview a porn star. Then on on like their Patreon, they fuck the porn star together. Adam 22 and his wife.
Wow.
And I think that's what we should do for our Patreon.
yeah, you bring him on, and on the
Yeah.
Patreon, you fuck Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Guys, big thanks to Joey.
Yeah, big thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
subscribe to the Patreon. They're going
gonna
to
be-
rail me.
Yeah.
I'm just visiting from New York. Until
Yeah.
I do this podcast.
Hey, why do you think the couch is busted? Trey's
Yeah, had
putting in
Skoda
work.
on last week, dude.
Had him folded up like a pretzel. Just you tummy out panting on the Patreon. We got you mic'd up.
Yeah.
You're the only one with a mic, so it's just
It's bouncing off it's on my neck, bouncing.
yeah.
I'm coughing, dude.
Are you guys getting tired out? Not being able to finish because it's so difficult to fuck Skoda. You're all sweating
Yeah.
and tired.
Oh boy.
That would be a tag team match. You'd have to get him up, folding his arm. I said, move your fucking arm. It'd have to be a real forceful go at
Dude.
things.
Me, you holding.
Skoda, you agreed to this.
Yeah. Well, you scared now? You was talking tough before. Squeezing his cheeks and slapping him a little bit. Spitting on him. We tear that Santa suit off him, dude.
He's dressed as Santa.
He's got the Santa suit.
He's dressed as Santa.
And we descend on him like Lord of the Flies, dude. Ripping those Santa
Shut the
suits.
shades, Trey.
yeah.
Shut the shades.
Pull the shades. Pull the shades. Green screen gets knocked down. The neighbors, it would sound like 5 water buffalo fighting, dude. It would be thundering around.
Oh, that got me good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good chuckle, and no one's gonna get it.
No one's gonna get it. No, that's the fuck we're talking
That's
about.
so
yeah.
fun, though.
Ooh, that got me good.
Follow at Vodka Skoda if you watch this.
Have vodka
Yeah.
Skoda. And imagine me and Aiden holding his feet back right here.
Yeah.
Elliot's putting in fucking
Yeah,
work,
Elliot's giving
dude.
him work. Yeah. Vodka Skoda on Instagram to put a face to the name.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah.
Well, let's pull up his Instagram. Let's play a clip of him at least, give him some prime
I don't
time.
know. Is this?
We don't have it.
I'll just.
There you go. Play it.
Here he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's who we're referring to. Yeah, and it's all consensual.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was on the pod. We'll have him on the podcast
Oh.
for that purpose.
Mhm. Christmas special.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
2024 Christmas special.
Here you go. Todd, you want to shower before or after?
Oh boy.
Yeah, dude. Imagine, dude, Todd's dick bouncing off your belly onto his belly, back onto your belly.
He ain't doing no fucking. We're putting in all the work.
Dude, we're spit roasting over here.
Oh boy.
It's like your boy, dude. I'm sorry, we're speaking ill on him.
No,
Yeah, sorry, that's your buddy. Yeah.
you're right. Oh my god.
Is that speaking ill on someone to imagine?
No, I think it's very flattering.
It's very flattering.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think
do
people
this
should go
little
support
palate
him.
cleanser right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
House can be 一个是 party 的 ，two outdoor world wall，
Mhm.
高恩乃是16次 structure， intelligent outlook decoration is well done。Big by the
I don't need the subtitle.
Yeah, sometimes.
is seeker. Big skylight. Big balcony. Bar. AC. Giant white separation bathroom. Beauty meal.
I think my favorite
basin,
amenity she's shown so
shower,
far is
toilet,
like a balcony.
toilet,
Yeah.
cat me.
It is a nice place.
There's a house you can just ship around. Like
Yeah.
you put it on the rail. Man, imagine if you could hook that up to a rail car and just live on the rails.
That would be kind of sick.
You say you could get
pay,
like a-
your rent just goes towards like upkeep of the train.
Yeah, and you could
it
just live on the
drives
rails.
you all over.
Yeah.
That would actually just be sick. You could have no time. You'd have to have like a remote job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, "Where can we visit you?" You're like, "I'm gonna be in Salt Lake City on Tuesday. I think we're stopping for a little while. If you want to hop on."
We're gonna be there Tuesday to Thursday.
Yeah.
And then you can get put on shipping containers on ships. It's got a hook up and say if you
Yeah.
want to go across, you could get thrown on a shipping container.
That's probably cheap travel.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Hop on board.
You're on there, free will. There's people on there against their
Yes,
will.
Right.
well, yeah. and
Locked
those
in.
ones are no see-through container.
No,
yeah.
no. They don't have the money to afford what kind of luxury we got.
You get taken off, get on another railway.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the life, man.
That would be really cool.
It'd be beautiful.
This is, I've seen this. Talk about child predators. Rapper Akon performs locked up while an alleged child predator is arrested on Vitaly stream.
I think because we have to keep talking, otherwise YouTube will flag this. I think we just got to keep talking the entire time this is playing.
Oh, they'll flag.
They'll flag it.
if you don't talk during videos.
Akon sings so well acoustically that they'll know.
Oh,
It is a beautiful.
He has a great singing
Any time, the motive.
So that's this guy Vitaly, who you guys mentioned earlier. That's his whole thing. He catches child predators, but he's got a goofy little side thing. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But because they're getting arrested because they're a child predator.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that'd be funny. Kiss
Oh,
my
yeah.
mom challenge with a sexual predator. It's like,
Oh.
gotcha.
Whoa.
Hey, how old are you? 32. I'm betting $3,200 on this next bet right here. And then start gambling in front of
That's such a boss move. That's
That is.
money spread in front of the predator.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. Doing a rack spread on a child
Yeah.
predator.
You going
All-
to jail?
All this time you've been spending talking to kids, I've been making money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Car gets T-boned by a semi truck. Thank you, Trey.
I just thought this was so funny that that No Jumper posted this like it was news. Car gets T-boned by a semi truck.
Nice.
What are you talking about? That's news.
I think it's just unheard
Thank
of
you,
for somebody
Adam
to
22.
survive something like that.
Mhm.
That's why they posted about it. Amazing.
Thank you, Adam 22. I don't believe what they said you did with Minor.
Oh,
Just some Indian boys on the hunt,
Right.
looking for some coke.
And also, he is in the driver's seat. The guy.
I think they drive on the left side.
Oh,
of the
that's right.
road.
They take, overseas, they take the Pepsi versus Coca-Cola war very seriously.
Mhm.
Actually,
You just saw the fucking video.
I suppose, yeah. That's a fucking Pepsi guy right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stabbing their load.
We should do that. We should pick a side, Pepsi or Coke
Yep.
gang, and start running up on delivery drivers.
Mm-hmm. Running up on the Burnix trucks.
Mm-hmm. Start smashing all their Coke cans, roughing them up a
Mhm.
little bit.
Damaging the payload.
Yeah. This is a woman falling off a ladder.
When I tell my
I
man
wish
I can do it myself.
I'm so pissed when I fell off the roof of that Mexican restaurant when I broke
Oh,
my foot.
yeah.
I'm so pissed. I looked around for a security camera to see if I could get footage of it. And I'm so mad. I've never been able to find anything. I've been so sick to get footage of that.
That would have been so funny to be able to see that.
Oh yeah, see me just fall 14 feet.
Dropping straight down on your ankles, dude. My that happened to a buddy of mine's dad back in Galesville. He was like the high school janitor,
Mhm.
and he was working on top of the high school, and then the ladder slipped out from underneath him, and he just was hanging there for a while. And
Ugh.
he was like, "I don't think anyone's
He
gonna
couldn't
get
pull
me."
himself up.
No,
Oh, that sucks.
He's like,
He
I
couldn't
don't
pull
think-
himself up.
I don't think
sucks.
so.
Ugh.
he's like, "Well, no one's coming to get me," so he just dropped flat on his feet and shattered both of his feet.
Oh,
my
he just had to
God.
accept it.
Yeah.
Oh, horrible.
He had to crawl to his truck, fire it up, and then drive to get help.
Oh,
Unbroken feet.
Just in the middle. Can you imagine just in the middle of nowhere, just hanging from the school building?
Oh, God. Just having to come to terms in your head. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop.
I'm gonna have to drop. Yeah.
I'm going to have to let this bitch go.
Like with bouldering and stuff, like dropping from that for me is really fucking scary. And that's with fucking mats, I don't think I could allow myself to drop.
It took me a little bit going bouldering again after that fall.
Mhm.
The mentality to
Oh.
get past the mentality, because I always bouldered, never really cared, and that's
Mhm.
why climbing that thing was always so easy. Is I had no fear mentality of actually falling from it.
Yeah.
And after I fell, it would take me a while to be comfortable jumping from bouldering again.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like when you're bouldering, you don't like standing on the ground. You're like, that's not that high up.
No,
and
yeah,
then you
yeah,
get
totally.
up there and you look down. And you're like, I can't jump from up
That's
here. There's no way. No, I would be petrified.
Yeah.
I would love to have had the confidence you had though, like in yourself, where you're like, I'm not falling. I don't need to be afraid of falling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It was when after I was my foot before it was actually fully healed. I went and climbed it again one footed just to prove I could do it.
Really?
Yeah, and I did it. I was able to do it, conquer it.
You're always leaving your keys places.
I'm bad. I'm bad. And in this apartment in New York, I was able to get in by climbing. I think maybe.
Really?
Yeah, but actually no. Yeah, I'm not. Don't dox me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always leave the back porch
unlock.
unlocked.
You can
so-
climb in
just
and
in
get
case.
in. Yeah. But no, I leave keys and stuff all the time.
Damn. No, that's the one thing I've forgotten my phone places at times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but never keys.
I left my phone in an Uber in LA that dropped me off at a hiking spot. I had it drop me off in the mountains to go hiking.
Oh.
And as it drove off, I realized my phone was in it. I ran after it. But you know what's crazy? Guess how long it took me to get my phone back? Hour and a half. After
Really?
he drove
Oh,
off
wow.
with my phone, and I was up in like Runyon Canyon, or not
Yeah.
Runyon Canyon, some other canyon. I can't remember the name. It took me an hour and a half to go and track it down.
How did you track it down?
I ran after him, and when I got after him, I ended up stopping in front of like two people who were like sitting in the park on their phone, and they let me use their phone.
Oh,
And I just hung
nice.
out, and I was able to get through everything. It was kind of a pain. It was really hard to do at first. I
Yeah.
was able to get in contact with them.
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare.
It was a
I
nightmare,
forgot my phone in the Uber in San Diego on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I shit my pants. I was like, there's no way he's
Oh.
coming back.
Yeah.
Dude, it's such a pain.
Yeah, but we finally got a hold of him. And you have to go through this weird, like, hold on while we connect you to your driver. So you never have their phone number.
No, because they don't want you to bug them
Right.
and stuff, and they want to make it. Also, too, they want to be able to. If they find it, they might call you and try to do it themselves.
Yeah.
But Uber, you get charged like $20, and then I tipped the guy because it was just like, oh, it was nice to get it back. Yeah, I lose a lot of stuff.
Man,
Lost my bike.
straight up lost it.
Yeah, I just left it on the side of the road. I don't lock it up.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
That sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
guess I'm walking home.
Guess I'm walking home. Yeah, I got my.
Well, lost my damn bike again.
Yeah, I lost my damn bike.
Guess I'm walking. Hate when I do this.
Never gonna hear that.
Yeah, I think
That's a good
time.
pod.
Yeah. Well, you rocked it out with the hardest trap was the hardest rap was in the 55014 area code. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joey.